Chairman, committee members, good afternoon. I'm a long-term resident of Windmill Grove, or Porchester, and I would ask you to reject this application. I've made a great lot of notes here, but I think it's going to take more than 3 minutes, so I'll cut through it all, just get to the points. First off, around Porchester we're suffering with a lot of coastal erosion. And in fact, just around the corner, many years ago, there was a estate built, Cador Drive. And I measured it this morning, and one of the closest properties to the coast is now 46 feet away. There's no defence against the sea or the estuary, and it's lapping up at an alarming rate. I've lived there for the years I have, and I've seen the coast absolutely eroded extremely. The development itself, if that is allowed to go ahead, the poor people that buy those properties in the future, those properties are going to be under threat very, very soon as erosion is taking place. There's a point in the report which comes up against, which says about the surface water drainage. And a lot of the residents in Windmill Grove have said quite clearly that that's their main concern. And reading through the report, it says here in the report does not answer how this will be dealt with, but just that it's not been answered by the applicant. So the residents have got no real clear answer on that. And that's basically it. We're concerned about the erosion, we're concerned about the house heights and the property heights, and the fact that it's going to be raised up on stilts instead of contributing towards a sea wall for the benefit of all, rather than just this development. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mark. Councillor Cunning, please, on the same item.
Mr. Chairman, the development is in badly in need of some sort of development. It's in a state and a half, actually. It's an appallable state. And I've spoken to a number of residents around that area, and they're all looking for this site to be developed. There are issues around coastal erosion, and I think that is highlighted in the report, and the officers address that issue. And it is concerning to some residents, but after reading that report, I feel that what the officers' report does actually address that issue, and therefore I would personally support the officers' report and their recommendation. However, there are obstacles to that development I would like to go into. That is the land at the back, and the photograph about the path at the back. That has actually eroded quite substantially since then. What concerns me is that land, where on the other side of the fence is going to be put into a public company. Is there any obstacles? If that path actually is eroded away, will there be any obstacles in diverting that path to that land? So I wonder if the officer could address that issue. There's obviously some frustration that there's no affordable housing or social housing on that site. And therefore, I would like to ask, because the developer is not providing affordable homes or social housing, is there a case for the developer to make some form of contribution to a future flood defence scheme along that embankment or that area? I think that's at least something we possibly could be looking for from the developer. I also ask for the visual impact from the front of the site. If you go to the front of the site, there's a set of garages on the western boundary. I wonder to actually have some sort of, they do impact it, not only that site but also the local area. I wondered if there was any condition that we could put on to the application to bring some creative landscaping down there to actually try and soften that impact of those garages on that site. The only other thing I would like to ask is that before, if it is approved, before the buildings are actually taken down, could we ask for some condition that those buildings are actually checked for ecology in terms of birds and what have you before they're actually flattened? Other than that, the residents I speak to support the scheme, and I'm very happy to support myself.